and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. Last time, we kind of started the Castor Wilds before I actually forgot to do something. Okay, yeah, so I don't have the best memory for this game, as you probably surmised. Like, right now, I can't even remember which building we're supposed to go into. I think it's the shop? Okay, so in here, we have a bottle. What do we do with the bottle? Well, it's a little bit convoluted. You have to go into the inn, like here, Kinapachi, flip this, and voila, we are tiny now. So what do we do now? Okay. To be fair, I don't actually quite remember. A lot of Minish in here, that's probably a good sign. We have to get up there somehow. So how do we do that? To be completely honest, I don't quite remember. Wait a minute. Do we have to push the bookcase? I think we might have to push the bookcase before shrinking, that's right. I remember this now, vaguely. Yeah. There we go. Just doing things out of order. We're tiny now. So go up, and voila, we are now on the upper floor. A lot of Minish live up here. We can't. Oh, we can. I have 3 of these. Might as well. Okay, so we do have another Kingstone fusion to do elsewhere, but for now, this will suffice. Actually, I don't think this one is important, but I may be wrong. Yeah. So, who the heck are you? The Forest Minish have come for a visit. Thanks for sharing. This goes outside to the top. It's been a while since I've actually recorded, because of school. This is actually being recorded on like April 2nd, so it's actually, yeah, spring quarters ended, so I may be kind of rusty. Read that as a lot rusty, but, well, that's not what matters. Huh? Hello, is anyone back there? No? Huh, guess not. I couldn't read that last part. I forget that the control stick actually controls that. Egad, I knew there was someone here. When did you find your way back there? This area is for employees only, that is to say, me and me alone. So what about your bottle? I'm sorry, my good lad, but that's not for sale. The bottle contains food for my dear dog Fifi. What? You want the bottle? That's highly unusual. Fine. If you feed Fifi, then I guess you can have the bottle. How's that sound? Excellent, excellent. Here, he's at my home right now. Thank you so much. You got a bottle of dog food. Now head out on your errand. Allow me to mark the location of my home on your map. Luckily, we accidentally already found the place. Yeah, when we got lost, like episode 8 or 9, we actually found the house, so we have kind of a head start on where it is. So that was not intended, but worked out in the end. And there's a plane flying overhead, I think. So that's great timing. Take you out. We don't need rupees. We're rich. Yeah. Did I go over the order I played Zelda games in? Because I know I kind of started to in Wind Waker, but I don't remember if I actually really went into it a lot. So, might as well. So, when I was growing up, I didn't play Zelda. It's a long story of why I didn't play Zelda, and I don't want to start a religious debate. Let's just put it that way. Long story short, some religions, not naming names, tend to discourage playing certain video games like Zelda and Pokemon, which should narrow it down nicely. Again, not to brag on religion or anything, but it does tend to do stuff like that. But so, like, I'm not like super religious now, so it's a long story of why, but basically just because I basically figured out that a lot of times religion isn't exactly on the mark, so it's just like, it's best to just sort of carve your own path and not try to follow a lot of traditional doctrine, because a lot of them do have some gray area stuff that's sort of like not relevant or it needs to be flexible basically. But again, this is your house. Well, it seems like a nice place. So where's my room? So we can actually fuse with Link's grandfather, actually, Kinstone Fusion. Ooh, I don't have that one. Never mind, we're not doing that right now. So that's kind of a drag. But as I was saying, so basically I started playing Zelda when I was actually a lot older, like 13. Despite having a GameCube for like 5 years at that point. Yeah, I just never played Zelda before then. Tingle, I don't know if we want to talk with him. Why the heck not? Sure. That green cap and green clothes. Are you perhaps a fairy? Waha! I knew it. Tingle wants to be a fairy too. Actually, Tingle has some kinstones, you know. And I've given kinstones to my brothers too. If you can fuse kinstones with me and each of my brothers, well, I don't want to give it away, but you'll get some very, very, very good. Good luck, Mr. Fairy. Okay. But as I was saying, because he's just gonna say Kulu Limpa, if I remember correctly. Basically, I got into Zelda really late, so my first Zelda was actually Wind Waker. I think I went over that well enough, but oh no, Kulu Limpa, that's disappointing. Basically, long story short, or short story long at this point, it just kind of worked out that I ended up playing a lot of the Game Boy Zeldas before the main console ones. Like, I don't remember because my memory is garbage, as you may or may not be aware by now with all this backtracking, but my memory isn't very good. And I feel like it's kind of... Oh, what am I trying to say here? It's like, I played Wind Waker and then played like Phantom Hourglass, I think. I think it was Phantom Hourglass, because I found both of them like at the same time, so I just played them both. Then I think I played the Game Boy games next, Minish Cap and Link to the Past, but Link to the Past didn't go very well, just because I got lost. I had to buy a Nintendo Power Guide. Yeah, it's really beat up too, because it's like they don't make them anymore. Kinda had to settle for the beat up ones. But Link to the Past is fun, though I feel like I have no nostalgia for it, so that was kind of a problem. So I actually finished Minish Cap first. I do remember that much, which is really weird. I actually finished this game first, despite this one not being a very well-liked Zelda game. I mean, it's not hated, but it's not like super popular either. So the other brother, David Jr. Okay, where was I? So, I actually played this game before a lot of other Zelda games, so I think that kind of shaped my opinion of the franchise to some extent. Afterwards, I played Twilight Princess, I'm not even kidding. Yikes, that is probably not the best choice, because then afterwards I tried to play Ocarina, and a lot of people complain that Twilight Princess is just Ocarina 2.5, or something like that, or 1.5, whichever, 2.0. Which I wouldn't entirely disagree with, but it definitely does have that issue. And we got the empty bottle. I'm not sure if we want to carry food in it, but we got it. Because we can't fuse kinstones with Link's grandfather, we have to cut here, and I'll meet you back at the Castor Wilds, where I will continue my story. And we're back. So, as I was saying, Twilight Princess, like right before Ocarina, probably wasn't a good idea because it's very similar. So I did kind of have less of a fun time playing Ocarina. Now I know that's probably gonna, not be a popular opinion just because of how loved Ocarina of Time is. And I admit, in hindsight, I was being too hard on the game, but at the time, it's just like Twilight Princess was technically the better game to me, just because I played first. Ocarina of Time just kind of felt like a step back. But after playing Ocarina of Time and actually getting 100% in it recently, I do really think it's a well-designed game and all. But yeah, it definitely was a good order to play the games in. After that, I kind of stuck to release order for a while. It's like by that point, like Spirit Tracks would have come out not too long after. And in this chest is the bow, so now we can actually deal with those statues. But yeah, and also I should also point out that as going along with what I said earlier, I actually got into Pokemon around the same time as Zelda. Yeah, I think it goes without saying that sometimes religion promotes a sense of like paranoia that's not always warranted, so that's part of the reason why I just sort of at the point where I'm just like, everyone should just kind of live their lives to the best of their ability and not worry about like stuff like categorizing religion, basically. After like Spirit Tracks, I think I actually went back and played like Zelda 1 and actually gave Link to the Past a fair shot. And I do like Link to the Past now. I will fully admit to liking it now. It's just at the time it was like really hard to get into, having just played like Wind Waker. So if you shoot the statue in the eye, it comes to life and tries to kill you. So just pop a few arrows in its eye and it'll eventually leave you alone. So that's convenient. You can also apply a speedrun tactic around the guy, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Seems like that would end badly if I were to try that. I don't know where I'm flying actually, to be completely honest. I guess over here. So yeah. If you want to have a belief system, that's cool, but everyone should have their own belief systems that fit the individual, if that makes sense. That looks suspicious, a conveniently placed pile of swamp water. But we have a grave over here. And what would it wouldn't be a Zelda game without disrespecting someone's grave. So we have another piece of heart, not even trying really. Though my body may perish, I am still the true master swordsman of Hyrule, Swiftblade the First, spirit of the swordsman. If you train with me, I will teach you skills that are out of this world. Huh? Seems you're not ready to train with me yet. Come back when you have all 7 Tiger Skulls. So we can't actually do this yet, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry for getting a little bit off topic, but it was just basically side questy stuff anyway, so it's like, I didn't feel the need to be like super on topic. Holder of the Sacred Power, we grant you the power of wind. Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what we can actually do with these, but it's probably, yeah, I don't know how long it takes actually. Oh yeah, I actually played like Skyward Sword before like Majora's Mask, which is weird to think, but I actually did. Maybe that's why I like Skyward Sword, because I played it before playing all the others. So after Skyward Sword would approximately come, like, what was the other game I was just gonna say? Like, there's one that I was thinking of just now. Ocarina 3D. I think I probably would play that shortly before Skyward Sword actually, because I think I got 3DS in September, like after the price drop. Though that shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. I mean, who has $250 to spare on a console that has no games? Not to, you know, rag on the 3DS, but at the time it had a pretty lackluster launch. You can't deny that. So I think we have to go over there now. Basically, I have not played Zelda games very faithfully in a particular order. I just kind of play whichever ones I get around to. Wait, where does this actually go? Is this where we started? It is. Huh. Guess we kind of created a shortcut there, but that's all that we really did there. I guess that works out though. I mean, shortcuts are good. That flower patch right there is really suspicious if you ask me. I don't know what it's actually for though. Climb up. And over here we have one of those dudes that we can actually fight now because we have the bow. Ow. I thought that would actually hurt me running into Briar, but it didn't. Okay, so take you out. Hopefully this one does it. Yeah, so I have no particular like nostalgia for any game other than Wind Waker. It sounds weird actually, but it is the case. So we have 3 Kinstones that are yellow, meaning they're special. But what do we do with them? Well, that's kind of a long story. And it might actually take a while to get over there. So, oh shoot, I should make the shortcut. So I don't have to do this route every time. Yeah, shortcut. Good idea. Let's push that, and now we have a path. So we basically have done most everything, except we still don't know what to do with the Kinstones. We're finding them left and right too. Just wanted to point out. Go over here. Over here. There's stuff over down there. And I'm not sure if we can actually do that. We can't. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get over there, to be honest. So that's a problem. So, like, Spirit Tracks is a good game, if you ask me, but, it's not a good game for people with, like, breathing and respiratory issues, I'll just say that. I do want to LP it at some point, but it will probably be quite a while, just because I'm trying to figure out a setup for it. I guess the best setup would just be to not show the top screen, but you can't do that on the Wii Virtual Console, so that kind of sucks. You have to show all the screens to some capacity, so that is a disappointment. So yeah, that's one problem I have with the Wii Virtual Console. Emulation would actually be the easiest way to LP it, but I don't want to emulate because that's kind of illegal. Emulation is one of those weird topics that's like no one can give you a straight answer on. It's like some people are like, oh yeah, emulation's fine, go ahead and emulate stuff, and other people are like, no, it's not fine, it's like illegal, because it's like basically stealing and getting free games. So it's like, who do you believe? Of course the companies would say that, I mean, to be honest. Like, why would they say, oh, you can get all of your games free? And I'm lost, so I think this is a good place to stop for now. So next time on The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap, we will continue through the Castor Wilds. Did I just find where we need to go? Well, that was convenient. So next time, we don't have to actually search. We're here. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap.